Hello, I'm Didi Uzun. Didi Uzun, I'm at the third grade. Um, let's start the app. Uh, I already uploaded the blue background image and let's add canvas and a button to clear. Let's change the background image to this. Let's change the paint color to pink. And let's change the text for it to clear. Yes. Let's start the blocks parts. When we touch the canvas, we want to draw a circle. It should center the X and Y. And radius is, let's make it 14. And let's add another thing. When we dragged in the canvas, we want it to draw a line. It should start with previous x and previous y, and stop with the current x and current y. And let's write the clear band here. It should clear the. Let's refresh. Here's the app. It's working like that. This is the palette app, the bouncing ball app. It will be. Let's start with adding canvas. I will change the height to 300 pixels and width to fill pattern and background color to dark gray. Yes. And I will add a ball. I will change heading to 45 and interval to 500. It means half second. Color to pink, radius to 10, speed to 25. And I wanted to start with starting point, so I will change x and y to 0. It will start here. Let's add horizontal arrangement and 4 buttons. I will change first one name to start. Let's change this to start. This is the faster button. It will be faster button. Let's change it here to faster. This is slower. Slower. And this is the down button. Yeah. Let's start developing app. I will start with click event for the start button. Let's add this, copy and paste. We want 3 of them. One for intervals, one for x and not visible, one for x and one for y, and copy paste. It will stay x and y should stay 0 to 0 because we want to ball to go back to starting point when we click the start button, and we will make the interval to 500. It means half second. And let's do slow button. Let's copy this. Let's make it 2 and add math. When we want the ball to move slower, we should increase the interval number so it goes slower because and I'll add the interval. Yes. Let's make the faster click event. Not this. Yes. Now we will change it to dividing because we want the ball to move faster. And let's write the down event. We call the bounced edge. And I will make it 1. And for last one, we want to ball to keep going when it reached the edge. So you will get edge. Let's start the emulator. The app started. It's bouncing like that. When we click here, it takes the ball to the starting point. And when we click faster, the ball starts to move faster. And when we click slower, it starts to move slower, like every 2 seconds. And when we click down, it not goes down. It goes down. Yes. It's working. Okay. This is the third app, the fishbowl app. I already uploaded the fish PNG file and fishbowl PNG file. Let's start with adding canvas, and let's make the background image to fishbowl and change height to 300 pixels and width to fill pattern. Yes, like that. And I will add image spread. Let's make heading 300, height 30, and width 260. Interval will stay 100, and I will add a picture, fish picture, like that. It should rotate and speed is 10. This is the interface. Let's go to the blocks part. I will add this block when image reaches the edge. It should bounce the edge according to the edge, like that. And I opened the emulator, and this is our fish, like that. This is the correct egg app. Let's start with adding canvas here, and I already uploaded the broken app PNG, egg PNG, and farm PNG files. Let's change 300 pixels, and let's change width to the 300 pixels too. And let's make background image the farm, and we will add 3 image sprites, and we will make each picture egg. And finally we will add a where is it, a clock, but it's not showing in the interface, and should ticked timer always fires and timer enabled, and interval is 100, which means 1 second. Let's go to the blocks part. First I want to start with clock 1. When we click clock 1 timer, dual move to this, and we will make this like that. Let's say it 0 to 270, and 0 to 270. Let's copy that and paste that, and let's make it like that. Yes, this is the first part. Let's collapse it, and I'll start with when we touched image split 1. First I want to set the picture to the broken egg. Here is it. Set picture to the broken egg. Let's write it here. Broken egg PNG. And I want to call move to this, because I want to egg to go down when it's broken. It should get X when it's touched down, and yeah, should, let's say 270 again. That's okay. And for last one we want to set enabled false, because it should stop moving. Let's copy and paste that 3 times. Let's change it to 2. And let's make it 3, 3, 3. And now I will change this part. I'll use if then blocks. Like I should like do it like that. First I want to copy this and paste this 3 times. Not now. Okay, that's one. If then, and if then, and I should put these like this. If I should first took this. If image 1 is enabled true, like this. If it's false, it should stop with this code. It will help that. Let's change these 2 and 3. Let's look at the emulator. And here's the app. Let's catch the eggs like that. It's working. And I want to add reset, harder and easier buttons. Let's start with this part. I will add horizontal arrangement here and use 3 buttons for that. 1, 2, and 3. Let's change the button 1 to reset button. Button 2 to harder button. And button 3 to easier button. Let's click. When we click button 1, we want it to set it's enabled to true to start moving again. True. And I want it to where is it? Set its image to egg PNG. Egg PNG. Let's copy and paste this. This I will use this later, and let's change this to 2, 3, and 3. This is for the reset, and let me put it like that, and let's make a second button. It's harder button. To make it harder, I will set the clock's interval so it will move faster with this. It should take clock once interval and divide it, let's say 2. And let's write the third button's code. It should. I can copy and paste this interval. I will add multiplying block. I will multiply it with 2. Let me show you emulator. And here's the emulator. Let's correct X first. And when we click reset, it starts again. When we click harder, it goes faster. Let's press reset again. And when we click easier, it starts to slow down.